American Dragon. Alright. So he is gonna do spoken word pieces for you. And while we're getting this all cleared up, just wanted to know, like, how's it going? How's the show going on so far? It's good. I just want to thank you guys so much because even though we got a small audience, like, this really means a lot to me. Like, you don't even know, because I think that this show is truly amazing. Like, all these people here, they're truly amazing. What do you think?
Yeah!
Dante, Alex!
Okay. Alright. Let's get that out of the way. I was wired for our trip. I tripped a while ago. I don't know if you saw that. I almost, like, hurt my face. Excuse me? Alright, okay. So you guys ready to see Dante Basco? That ain't not enough. Once more. Are you guys ready to see Dante Basco? Alright. Dante, are you ready? Okay.
1, 2. This poet speaks even though I'm not spoken to. My goal is hopefully to have broken through the barriers between what is true and what is make-believe, because the truth and the poems that I make may just make you see things more clearly. Constantly questioning, can you hear it? Knowing at my best, politicians spin me talk ticks. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Sometimes I gotta scream and shout to get my point across, but the only way to find the right way is to first realize you're lost. This poetry is painful, searching for the rainbow. Yet I share my most private, quiet conversations and tell my stories with poetic exaggerations. I am the poet. How you guys doing? I'm Dante Basco. Tonight I'm going to be sharing a few poems from my new book, Dante's Poetry Lounge, and talk about life a little bit, I guess. It's nice to be back in the Bay. Give it one time for the Bay. Back in the Bay Area? It's good to be back in the Bay Area because that's where I'm from. And this next poem is called Where I'm From. Where are you from? Where are you from? Well, that's a loaded question. See, I grew up in a blue-collar town, simply meaning the blacks and the browns, and me being of that category, plus my pops made less than 40, way less than 40 in G's a year, it's clear to see that me, well, I'm blue-collar. Better yet, broke most of the time. Even better, poor. But when you're young and you're poor, you don't know that you're poor. It never occurs to you that you don't have a bed. Everyone sleeps on the floor. 18 in a house, one bathroom, someone always knocking on the door. But at least it was fun. But let me get back to where we started. Where are you from? See, where I'm from, there are cops and there are gangsters, also known as gangbangers. Not unlike the cops and robbers of the movies, but unlike the movies, it's not so black and white. There are areas of gray. And that is to say, it is hard to distinguish the feeling between being followed by a cop and being hit up by a gangster. Both give you a little bit of pain in the pit of your stomach. I think it's anger masked by shame. Or maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me explain. Followed by a cop, followed 6 blocks, pulled over by a cop. He looks at you as if you are a mark. Where are you from? He does not wait for your reply. Instead, he accuses you as you deny. You're from the east side. No, sir, bow your head, don't look him in the eye. It's embarrassing sitting on the curb as the cars drive by. But being where I'm from, that's just another part of my life. Now, when it comes to the gangbanger, all you got to be is a stranger. And when he asks you where you're from, you can feel laced with danger. So watch what you say next, because you're playing with death. So don't say you're from the east and don't say the west. Matter of fact, same rules apply. Bow your head, don't look him in the eyes. I ain't from nowhere, man. I'm just some guy. See, he too sees you as just a mark. But they don't really see you, your face, or your heart. All they see are marks. But me being me, I got a few tricks up my sleeve. A few messed up situations I got out of a few of those by simply picking my nose. No, check it out. See, when I'm followed by a cop and I feel the heat of his eyes, or a Regal filled with gangsters pulls up next to my side, I pretend I don't see them and I casually try to pick a booger from my nose. And for a second, just a moment, I am exposed to be a man. Not a mark, a human being just like you. Don't lie, you got boogers too. See, the cop, he just continues to roll down the street, and the gangsters, well, they laugh, and then they just leave. Sometimes when you see a little bit of yourself in someone else, it can set you free. And the funny thing is, I'm probably from where they're from, the other side of town, and I'm just trying to get home.